Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Fat and treasure, growing bright.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Kamen Spike back again once again. And today, people, we're here for Kamen Rider GAVV episode 48, the penultimate episode. I think that's what that means. Does a penultimate mean, you know, the episode before the last episode? I think that's what that means. But next week seems like it's going to be the last episode of Kamen Rider GAVV, and I hate to see it go, man. Kamen Rider GAVV has been such a great series. It's had its ups and downs, but I have really thoroughly enjoyed this episode and this series. And man, I'm just gonna really hate to see this series go. But this episode, we saw the climactic conclusion of the president. He gone. He took him out. Big Brother Longo came in the clutch with that clean sword move. Like he put it through him. Pause. But yeah, we see that the team decides to team up with Longo, and Longo basically says that, all right, well, Shoma basically tells Longo that, hey, if we win, then y'all gotta leave this stomach, gotta leave the human world and stop taking humans. And Longo's like, all right, fine. All I want to do is just rebuild our family and rebuild stomach. That's all I want to do. So hey, come join me when you feel like it. So yeah, the boys basically come up. They basically have that meeting, and they basically decide to go ahead and team up with Longo, because it's kind of the only thing they can do right now. They're not strong enough to fight the president on their own, and they will need that extra help, the extra muscle, that extra power, because Longo ain't nothing to scoff at either. We saw how powerful Longo is. So we see that Longo he basically ends up kidnapping Lizelle, kidnapping the president's daughter, and basically getting some way to get him to come out. We do see that Lizelle we knew this before, but Lizelle doesn't care about Jeeb at all. Like she says that the reason why I don't get rid of him is because I like watching his misery. Like, I like watching his pain. It's funny to me. It's fun. So, you know, because her dad was like, why don't you get rid of him? Like, we trying to eliminate the Stomach family, like, completely, and take over their company. So why are you keeping him around? And then she was like, yeah, I like looking at his misery. It's fun. But yeah, we do see that the guys are also going around collecting all the the fake Gojizo that Neela made. So they're going around collecting all of them, and it might end up taking a while for them to do that, because he made a lot of them. But yeah, all the people that they captured are still pressed. They haven't been turned into sweets yet, but thank God. But hopefully, you know, maybe some of them probably have, because it was a lot of people. But other than that, they're gonna have to find a way to go get all those people back. So we do see that Ram, Lakia, he ends up finding like a cure for the mind control and stuff like that Lizelle put on everybody. The thing that Neela made, the mind control he had. He ends up finding like a cure for it using his venom. He ends up releasing Sachika and Shoma's uncle, and he basically decides to go ahead and go find everybody, go help the guys fight the president. But Lakia does feel bad about having to press Sachika and Shoma's uncle. He apologized to her, but she basically says that, hey, it's cool, you did it to save us, so don't worry about it. So yeah, the guys that get ready to go off and go fight the big president. We see that the president ends up coming out because what Longo did. He kidnapped the daughter, kidnapped Lizelle and things like that, and then he ends up coming out. We do the final battle with the fighting in the big empty field outside, and yeah, they start fighting off. And this whole fight was just a lot of ore farming, because our main three riders are ore farming like for real, and they are succeeding because they always do a good job with it. And when all three of them hitching at once, man, it's the best. But they can't hang. They can't hang with Bako, man. Or Baka. They can't hang with the president, man. Like, he is mollywopping. He transforms because he fights Longo first. He will Longo fight for a few seconds first before our main riders show up. But yeah, they can't hang with him, man. He's using that freaking gravity move he does, his decree, called he like kneel. I think he says kneel, and he just makes them all fall down. He is growing like these big golden fists and stuff like that. Just starts fighting them, and yeah, they can't hang with him. So the guys end up getting beat by him and everything. We do the whole, we're humans and we'll live our lives the way we want to, and we live our life, our stakes, our happiness is getting torn away because of you and stuff like that. We're not gonna let you do that no more. Freaking Lakia is like, you're a disgrace to all Granoots. Like, it was awesome. But we did also, going back a little bit, we did find out that maybe Hanto wasn't affected by the mind control because he's like a little bit Granoot. Like, he's like, we know that, Hanto has a Granoot gland, so maybe that's the reason why he wasn't affected by the mind control from last episode. But we do see that they're fighting him, they're getting their butts kicked, and then out of nowhere we see Shoma. He has some snacks on him, just in case he gotta make some more gochizo, and then they get smacked away while the president's stepping on his chest. And then he says, I'm never gonna give up. He grabs the gummies and he eats them, and for some reason he obtains a new gochizo. And I think it's called spicy gochizo, and he eats it, and he ends up obtaining a brand new form, and it was called Burning Juicy or something like that. And we'll find out what the name of the move is, but what the name of the form is. But this form was really, really cool. It seems like he could burn you to the touch, and with this form he was unaffected by the president's powers, like his kneel, his decree. He was unaffected by it because of the heat that's generating off of his body. So he's able to fight him off and hurt him a little bit, but he's still getting dominated just a bit. So the bros come in, they help him out, and then he does like a burning finger. If you watch the G Gundam, you know what I mean. But he has his whole hand, and he grabs him and he holds him down and stuff, and then just when he gets blown back a little bit, that's when Big Brother Longo comes in with the clutch and completely just impales the president through the chest. And then that's when our three riders come in with their three main rider kicks, and the president is taken down. The president is destroyed. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. But Longo goes back on his word and uses the baked driver to basically tell all the humans that, hey, it's shipping out time. And after that, episode ends. So most likely it seems like all the humans that are still under mind control, that haven't been grabbed or whatever, are gonna start to move out. And man, I knew Longo was gonna do something like this. We all knew that Longo wasn't gonna follow what Shoma wanted to do. Like, Longo's whole thing was about, hey, we'll make this company big. We're gonna get in with the big wigs. We're gonna make all this shmoney. Like, he was about that. So it was like, of course Longo wasn't gonna turn heel and run from the world and everything like that, because he's trying to run this company and he don't want to go back to selling regular candies and stuff, But yeah, like, I knew Longo wasn't gonna follow through with what he promised. But next episode seems like we're gonna get a final battle between Longo and Shoma, and most likely we're gonna get the name of that new form that Shoma got in this episode. But yeah, I love this episode. We also see that we got a scene with Jeeb basically talking to like the soul of Sheeta, I guess, because the illusion he was seeing actually responded to him. So I don't know what's that about. But I mean, we all know Sheeta is gone. Sheeta's gone. Glata's gone. Neelip's gone. Yeah, I'm still mad about how Neelip got took out. Like, so serious. I'm not kidding. I hated the way they took out Neelip. Like, bro, his body wasn't even left over. He didn't even get any final words, and I hated that. Like, I really wanted Nilo to have some type of final words or something like that, but he just didn't get it, and I hated that, especially with all the stuff he had been through prior. I hated that, but man, can't do nothing about it now. But other than that, this episode was great. I wonder how everything's gonna turn out. I wonder how everything's gonna turn out. We'll see next week. The final episode of GAVV, maybe, because it might pull a build, and we might get 50. But hey, other than that, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you made it this far. I thoroughly do appreciate it. But let me know your thoughts about everything in this episode down in the comment section below. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As remember, as I always say, stay henshin.